How to let go, even when it still hurts. You thought you were over it by now. You've replayed the conversations, replayed the ending, maybe even replayed your own mistakes. You've tried to convince yourself, they weren't right for me anyway. You've repeated it in your head like a mantra. But the ache, it still shows up. And sometimes it's not even about them. It's about the version of you that loved without holding back. It's about what that relationship represented. It's about the chapter of your life that now feels like unfinished business. This message is for anyone learning to let go of a marriage, of a long-term relationship, of a person you planned a future with, of a connection that once felt like forever. Letting go is not weak. It is not giving up. It is choosing to no longer carry what was never yours to keep. So today, we're going to take this journey together. One breath, one truth, one act of release at a time. Let's walk through what letting go really means. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. This is not just for women, not just for men. This is for the human heart. Phase 1. Acknowledging the loss. Grief doesn't require death. It shows up every time a part of your world shifts, every time a dream dies, every time you are forced to let go of a life you imagined. You may be grieving the daily habits that revolved around them, the sound of their voice, the plans you never got to see through, the family or routine you built together, the version of yourself that only existed in that connection. This is real, and it matters. Don't rush through this part. You don't have to justify your pain to anyone. Your grief is valid. Even if it wasn't that long of a relationship, even if you should have seen it coming, even if others think you should be over it, your healing belongs to you. No one else gets to set your timeline. Phase 2, releasing the narrative. One of the hardest things to let go of is not the person, but the story. The story you told yourself about how things would be. The if-only timeline. The belief that you were supposed to grow old together. That love alone should have been enough. But the truth is, some people are not meant to go the full distance. They arrive to teach us, to reflect something back, to help us evolve. Letting go means rewriting the narrative. From I failed to I learned. From they abandoned me to I was redirected. From I lost everything to I found my resilience. When you stop clinging to the story, the facts become clear. Not cruel, not sugar-coated, just clear. You may never get closure from them, but you can create closure within you by deciding this story no longer gets to define who you are. Phase 3, returning to yourself. During relationships, especially ones where you compromise deeply, you often lose pieces of who you were. So now, this phase is about reclaiming you. Start with questions. What did I love doing before them? Who was I when I felt most free, most alive? What parts of me were put on mute during that connection? Now is the time to bring those pieces back online. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's movement. Maybe it's traveling alone. Maybe it's setting boundaries you used to be afraid of. Maybe it's building a morning routine that honors your peace. This is how you begin to remember yourself. And in doing so, you start letting go, not just of them, but of the version of you that stayed small for them. Phase 4, releasing the fantasy. One of the most painful parts of letting go is releasing what could have been. It wasn't all bad. You had good moments, beautiful ones. That's what makes this so hard. But don't confuse potential with reality. You can miss what they showed you in rare glimpses and still accept that it wasn't consistent. You can love who they were, sometimes, and still know that's not enough. Letting go means making peace with the fact that what you thought it could be wasn't what it actually was, and your soul is no longer available for almosts. The fantasy is seductive. It's the version where they finally see you, where they change, where the apology comes, where the work gets done, where everything clicks and you walk into a perfect ending. But fantasy never shows you the effort it takes to get there. It skips over the painful patterns, the conversations that never landed, and the fact that you were the only one doing the emotional labor. If it only existed in your mind, it wasn't shared. If it required ignoring your needs, it wasn't love. If it cost you your self-worth, it wasn't destiny. This isn't about hating them. It's about no longer holding on to an illusion. Start noticing when you romanticize, when you daydream about the perfect version of them. Pause and ask, did they actually show me this consistently? And if the answer is no, bring your mind back to now. Ask yourself, what am I really missing today? What need am I trying to fill with this memory? Can I give that to myself instead? You are worthy of a relationship that's not built on fantasy, but grounded in reality, mutual effort, and truth. Say it now. I release the dream that kept me stuck. I welcome the reality that sets me free. Phase 5, living without them. Here's where most people get stuck. You've mentally accepted the ending. You're not reaching out. You've deleted the photos, maybe even blocked the number. But there's still a gap. This is where you must fill your life with more of you. Letting go is a daily act of filling space. It means creating new rituals, new habits, new thoughts. Build a morning routine that belongs only to you. Make your coffee just how you like it. Take walks where you can hear your own thoughts. Create a playlist that reminds you of your future, not your past. The space they left behind is not emptiness. It's opportunity. Say this with me. I trust myself to create a new life, one that feels good in my soul, one that honors my heart, one where I never again have to shrink. Let the space they left behind become sacred. Let your new chapter be written by your own hand. Before we close today, I want to invite you to try something powerful. Take out a journal or open a blank page. Imagine the version of you that loved them the most, the version who believed in the relationship, who tried to hold it all together, who gave everything. Now, write them a letter. Tell them what you see now. Thank them for what they carried. Forgive them for what they didn't know. And remind them it's safe to let go now. You're no longer stuck in the same place. You are growing, you are healing, and you are becoming someone you can trust again. Let this letter be your turning point. If this video spoke to you, helped you, or made you feel less alone, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might be walking a similar path. We heal better when we heal together. Thank you for being here.